headache's almost gone. Anybody that gets those? It's been several months since I've had one of them. You can please just let me not sound like a moron tonight. So if you're writing down the next one and you don't have the line above it filled out, go, oh, this skipped something. Okay, so back to the lack of deserve level. Here's the deal when it comes to your deserve level. Until you can overcome that, until you can find ways of raising your deserve level, you're not going to do anything. I spent year after year after year after year after year with the same stupid goals, and I could never achieve them because I honestly didn't believe that I deserved them. So do you honestly believe that you deserve to have what it is that you want? Whether it's your ideal weight, a new car, a new job, own your own business, to stop smoking, to have a new relationship, to whatever it is, do you honestly believe you deserve to have it? And if you don't, why not? Why don't you deserve to have it? I told you, simple, but not easy. You're going to have to do a little digging, okay? Faith and intentional positive reinforcement are going to be the two things that are going to help you create new beliefs and thought patterns over time. Faith and intentional positive reinforcement. And by that, I mean our faith, regardless of what your belief system is. You'll hear me throw a couple things out, and I don't intend to offend, but I am a Christian, so you'll hear some stuff that might, you may not agree with, that's prerogative. But your faith is huge, regardless of what your belief system is. Your faith is huge. And I have coached individuals who are everywhere from Christian to atheist. I have 2 clients that are atheist. They still have a belief system. It doesn't match mine, but everybody needs something to believe in. Your faith system is going to be one of the things that will allow you to have that deserve level. Lean into the fact that you were created for prosperity and abundance. Okay, do we all agree that we were created to be prosperous? Does anybody here think that we were created to be on this earth to, like be stepped on like bugs?
I was created for a tax deduction.
Yep. What?
What? I was created for a tax deduction.
You were created for a tax deduction. Leave it to Bert to be the honest one in the group. I'm just a tax deduction. You can get a t-shirt made. And the second thing is intentional positive reinforcement. Now here's the kicker. We were talking about well-meaning individuals who are trying to tell you really nice things and your brain hears it wrong. We'll get into it in a little bit. It's more of a strategic thing. But don't be afraid to tell people what you need to hear from them if they want to be part of your support system. I'm talking about husbands, boyfriends, co-workers, family members, because while it's wonderful to have a support system, you should all have a support system, would you agree with me that everyone in your support system has their own agenda for you? Okay, not in a bad way. I'm not in a bad way. I'm just saying, my mom thinks she knows what's best for me, and my sister thinks she knows what I should want, and even my best friend does. My best friend has a wonderful agenda for me. It doesn't quite match mine, so I tend to discount some of it. But do you see what I'm saying here? Okay? Create the support system that you really do need. Whatever your goal is, let's say that your goal is to stop smoking. Okay? If you have a goal to stop smoking, and you have, let's say, your best friend at work, and they're trying to support you, and they want to come into your office every day and go, how many days without a cigarette? And that's the last thing you want to hear. Okay? Do you follow me? You have the right to say, I am so glad you're in my corner. I'm so thrilled I have you as a cheerleader, but can I tell you how to encourage me? Because when you come in here, I want to head down the hall and go have a cigarette. So instead of asking me how many days, come in and tell me this. Whatever it is you need to hear, they could walk in your office. It may work for you to just have them come in and say, I'm just really proud of you, and walk out. That might be what works for you. Everybody here is individual. Everybody here has their own reward system. Let your support system in on your reward system, and what will happen with that is your lack of deserve level is going to go up. Because you're creating positive reinforcement that's going to help lift that deserve level. Okay? Number 3, self-sabotage. somebody who's homeless and think, wow, I would make sure I had a job. I would make sure I did this. I would do anything possible to not be in that situation. The low level of our deserve level, not a problem. Ceiling, problem. Here's why. In between that floor and that ceiling of our deserve level is our comfort zone. We've heard that phrase a million times in a million different situations in our life. But that's our comfort zone. What happens is as we start to move up our comfort zone and we start to bump up against that ceiling, we trigger self-sabotage. So anybody, what does self-sabotage look like? What do you do to sabotage your goals? Anybody, what do you do? You eat that cookie. Eat that cookie. What do we do? Does anybody cheat? Just cheat just a little bit. Just this one time. I'll do it over again tomorrow. Okay, what else do we do? Justification for cheating. Oh, we justify cheating. You've done this, I see. She's my client. I can pick her up. Yeah, we justify. Because whatever reason. Maybe you have 3 or 4 goals. 7? Thank you. Maybe you have 3 or 4 goals and you're doing really, really good in this one, so you justify it by being really, really bad in another one. You know, balance things out. Okay? We have a lot of different ways that we can self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is nothing more than a result of a low deserve level, and it takes time and intentional action to change it. I think one of the main problems that I have run into in the past, and I know everybody else runs into, is when it comes to your goals, it's New Year's Day, and woohoo, you've got your list of goals, and you're so excited, you're going to do this, and you're going to do that, and then 3 hours into the day, what do? Just screw it up, and then what do? Well, you beat yourself up, what was I thinking? You know, here's the funny thing, is I try to infuse all these positive things. When I bring up the negative stuff, everybody starts laughing and agreeing with me because you're all there, right? Okay. So, 3 common categories for self-sabotage. 2 of them are internal. Your head and your heart. Head garbage, heart garbage. 1 of them is external. And I'm going to go over 3 of them here real quick. So I keep all the time. Okay, number 4, analysis paralysis. That's the first internal sabotage. Analysis paralysis. Okay, who knows what this is? What's analysis paralysis? Okay, here's what it is. You set your goals. You're excited. You got the wheels in motion. You're rocking, you're rolling, things are going good. You went the whole day, you didn't eat a cookie. You're thinking you're pretty cool. And then the questions start popping up in your head. How long am I going to have to keep this up before I lose all this weight? Because I really would like that cookie. And then the doubt creeps in.